And how you guys
Yeah.
doing? And in reference to the satellite man, there's no contact orders. There's been no contact orders the whole time. And yet they've been violating it, claiming they would secretly try to play their game of abuse and mutilations. There's been no contact orders since the 80s and 90s, too. And somebody said that the medical industry sued this woman possibly back in the 90s and these men that had been terrorizing me and trying to hyperventilate me all the time, even when I had my prescription in Bloomington, Indiana, Indiana University. So they need to open up that court case again and have this lady arrested. And in reference to the courts, the Supreme Court, they need to order iron masks for these satellite controllers where they get blindfolded and they have to be escorted around in prison. They have to lock on iron helmet or something, some type of helmet on their heads so they can't see where they're going because they couldn't stop staring at me with satellites. That'll be one of the court requests, to put blinders on these people that they can't take off, that have to be locked on their heads where they can't see anywhere where they go. These satellite controllers, when they apprehend them, they need to put blinder lock masks over their faces and eyes and head so those people can't see where they're looking or where they're going, is what one of the requirements of the Supreme Court should order those immediately against these satellite controllers. If they're caught staring at me or abusing me with satellites or hitting me in the face and teeth, the courts and the United Nations and the Italian, French, and English and Irish and Asian embassies can order that on the satellite controller in reference to them damaging my face and teeth. They've been doing this to me for over 30 years, terrorizing my life. Never had nothing to do with none of these people. They must get charged for 30 years of attempts of murder, and even before, even when I was younger, when they had injured me before. They need to order iron masks, or maybe they'll be made out of whatever plastic type of material that they can't take off of their heads, that covers their eyes so they can't see nothing, that puts them in a situation where they can't touch me or can't stare at me, or they'll be punished. They have to, they have to wear those in prison too, where the prison guards will have to escort those people around in prison whenever they escort them anywhere. You guys understand that? That needs to be a request of the Supreme Court immediately, to apprehend these satellite controllers and put iron helmets, or they might be plastic helmets or something, that covers their eyes so they can't see anything because they've stared at me, torturing me all these years. And they should have to wear those for at least 30 years or something, every day of their life, their whole time in prison, too.